What is work study and making the most of your award? Presented by Mary Lewis, Student Employment Coordinator. Every year, the university receives funding from the government in the form of federal work study. The Financial Aid Department is responsible for dispersing these funds. Students must complete a FAFSA to the Financial Aid Office by the specified deadline. They also determine if a student is eligible for work study or not. For more information regarding applying and deadlines, please contact the Financial Aid Office directly at fao.ucsd.edu. If you have been offered a work study award, it will appear on your Financial Aid Award statement. You must accept the award before it can be utilized. It is recommended to accept the entire award and not a partial amount. You may have asked yourself, why use work study? Well, there are several benefits. This is free money from the government. For some departments with limited funding, it's the only way they can afford to hire students. And for others, by utilizing students with work study, it allows them to hire more student employees. All monies that aren't utilized by UC students have to be returned to the government. Okay, so how does it work? Work study is a salary savings to a UCSD department. The hiring department pays a portion of the wages, and the federal government pays the remaining portion. So if you obtain a position that pays $10 an hour, and you work 10 hours in a 2-week pay period, you will receive a check for $100. Out of that $100, the department will have paid $50, and the federal government pays the remaining $50. Your award will be reduced $100 and will decrease until you have earned the maximum amount of your award. By obtaining a work study position, it can help you pay for some of your personal expenses. If you work during a 2-week pay period, you will receive a paper check. These funds can be directly deposited to your checking or savings account. The money you earn is not applied to your UCSD account. You receive the funds directly, and you will determine how you want to utilize these funds. Please note, if you don't work, you don't receive these funds. Another benefit of utilizing work study is there are positions on campus that only students with work study may apply to. There are also off-campus nonprofit organizations that the Career Services Center has contracted with that only students with a work study award will be referred to. In some cases, it may be possible to create your own work study job opportunity. An additional benefit of utilizing your work study award is the valuable experience you will gain by working on campus or in one of the off-campus nonprofit organizations. Work study is not a loan. You do not pay it back if you decide to utilize it. If you should decide not to utilize your work study award, there is no penalty. Those funds just go unused and back to the government. Work study may be utilized beginning the first day of the fall quarter through the last day of the spring quarter. How long will work study last? That depends on the amount of the award, the pay rate, and the number of hours per week you work. Here's an example. If your award is $1,900 and your pay rate is $10 an hour and you work 15 hours a week, you will be able to work approximately 12 and a half weeks on work study. Work study can be used in just about every department on campus. In approximately 98% of the positions these departments have to offer, and in selected nonprofit organizations off campus. All jobs are posted through the Career Services Center on Port Triton at career.ucsd.edu. If you are a first-time user, you must register. Follow the instructions for first-time user. Once you have gained access, click on Jobs/Internships. Select Port Triton to search available jobs. Click on the Advanced Search tab. Your Work-Study Award can be used in the following position types. On-campus work-study may be used, on-campus work-study required, and off-campus work-study required. You are not limited to applying to work-study only positions. Each job listing provides detailed duties, qualifications, days and hours, pay rate, and how to apply. Follow the How to Apply instructions for each position. All positions are competitive, which means you must apply, be selected for an interview, and ultimately selected for the vacant position. The Career Services Center does not place students to positions. Each department is responsible for selecting the candidate they feel best suits their need. This also allows you to apply to jobs that are of interest to you. If you are looking to utilize your Work-Study Award in a particular position or within a specific department and you don't see the type of position listed, you can contact the department directly to discuss your skills and see if it's possible to create a position just for you. Don't forget to tell them you have a Work-Study Award they can utilize if they hire you. It's recommended to have an updated resume. The Career Services Center has advisors that can help you with creating a resume. Please see our website for more information on drop-in hours or the phone number for scheduling an appointment. Here are some helpful tips. At the time of the interview, you may be asked to provide a copy of your award letter. You can obtain this by logging into Triton Link and print a copy of your award letter. Work-Study will appear as FWS with an amount. During your interview, you may want to ask what happens to your employment once your Work-Study funds are exhausted. To work on campus, you must have valid identification, such as a valid U.S. passport, a photo ID, such as a school ID, a driver's license, or an identification card, and Social Security card or birth certificate. Please note, all identification must be valid and must be originals. Photocopies and/or faxed copies are not acceptable for obtaining employment on campus. At the time you are hired, if you cannot provide original documents, it will delay your employment. For a complete list of acceptable forms of IDs, you can search the internet for Employment Eligibility Verification. See page 5 for a complete list. Here's a brief recap of what you've learned today. Work-Study is awarded by the Financial Aid Office. Work-Study is not a loan. There is no penalty if you don't utilize it. Work-Study can be utilized the first day of the fall quarter through the last day of the spring quarter. Utilizing your award can assist you with personal expenses. Work-Study is a salary saving to hiring departments. All unused Work-Study funds go back to the federal government. All job listings can be found on Port Triton at career.ucsd.edu. Meet with an advisor if you need assistance with creating a resume or other career-related issues. I hope the information provided has been helpful. If you still have questions about utilizing Work-Study, You may contact me directly, Mary Lewis at m7lewis@ucsd.edu. Thank you.